Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Star Stable the Autumn Riders. We are now by the river house and we have some quests to do. We have some money to collect by the salesperson from Valedale. Apparently I've missed some. Have I? I swear, didn't I pick these up in last episode? I thought I did. I picked up these during the race, didn't I? It says here I have to find 10 wads of cash. And I have 8. So apparently this is a bug because there are more than what I need. What happens when I do collect 10? Will the quest end there or do I still have to collect the others? I really wonder. Oh, so it's another quest with him. I could have just waited then, but still. Picking flax. The flax is finally ripe. Ripe. I don't know what that word is. And I was planning to make some nice napkins for my fall collection. Would you go out to the field and collect some flax for me? I promise to reward you. Sure. I don't know why I'm still collecting food because I have a lot now. It's just this horse being special and not liking hay. What if the next horse I buy don't like, for example, like apples or fescue grass? Then I'll have tons of that the horse can't eat. What do I do then? I suppose I could sell it. Yeah, I can. It's worth 8. That must be per item. So 8 times 11 is 88. That's not too bad. This flax looks very different from what we have in SSO. Because in SSO they're yellow. And here they're blue. It's so weird seeing them blue. And we also get like a bouquet of them in SSO. Oh, okay, I have 10. Alright. Well then, I'll just keep collecting the money that he needs. Because I'm going back to him anyway. I might as well just pick up the money. Alright, I wonder what's gonna happen now that I pick up the 10th one. Yeah, conditions fulfilled. That's nice. I don't need to go all the way back to Valedale. Ooh, carrots are worth a lot. I should collect a lot of carrots then, to make money. It's pretty obvious I'm a Slither and I just care about money in these games. Right, here he is. So, he's out of grain, is he? Do I have any? Let me check. Oh, thanks for passing along the message. I'll be sure to let you know when I know myself. What? I'll be sure to let you know when I know myself. Alright. I checked my silos and found some grain for Mr. Barnabas. Since you were the one asking for grain, I thought it might be a good idea if you delivered it. Interested? Sure. What's really interesting is that model is used a lot. That's the same model as Barney, Carney, and Marley has in SSO, and Courtney too. Well, they kind of changed up Courtney's model to make it more feminine, but it's the same base model, I guess. And that model is also used a lot in the other Season Riders games, which we'll see later on. I think when we play the Winter Riders, I might talk about a theory that I have that is not finished. And I don't know if I'll ever finish it. Hey, this horse is still standing there! It doesn't find its way back home. I should help it, but the game doesn't let me. The poor horse is lost, and it's not going back to Hillcrest. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? There's a theory, or there's a big mystery about a character that shows up in the Winter Riders. So I'm gonna talk about him. Stop complaining! I'm trying to turn you to cross the bridge. Thank you very much. Grain, finally. That took time. He thought I was being late. I'm sorry, I can't play this game every day. But I knew I could rely on you and on good old George. Well, time to mill, time to grind. Here's a little something for your effort. Thank you. I've ground that grain you bought me from good old Georgie. It's now prime quality flour. The best I've ever made, I think. Would you please deliver some flour to Martin in Valedale for me? Good! Now I have multiple quests with Martin. I have like 3 with him, I think. So that's good. We're going there anyway. So, Anyway, what I was saying is that there's a character in the Winter Riders that there's a big mystery about in SSO. And I'm trying to make a theory about him, but it's really hard because there's so little evidence and I obviously don't know what the team is thinking. I don't know why they're doing the things they're doing. So I don't know if there's more to it or if I'm overthinking it, but I find it really interesting and I'm going to talk about it when we meet him in the Winter Riders. And he has the same model as Mr. Barnabas and George, was that his name? At the silos? Yeah. Let's be honest, I overthink everything. Here's your money and your flax and your flour. Flour from Mr. Barnabas. Yeah, flour from Mr. Barnabas. Milled from Georgie's grain. Terrific. His grain is always prime quality and organic. Absolutely no pesticides. Is that a word? And Mr. Barnabas knows his way around the mill. Fantastic. This will make some excellent biscuits. Can I have some biscuits? Horse money transfer? Wait, what? Here's the payment for the flour you delivered from Mr. Barnabas. I would appreciate if you would give it to him. Please tell him that the biscuits I made from it were absolutely delicious. What does the horse have something? Why is it called horse money transfer? This has nothing to do with the horse. It's because I'm riding a horse and I'm the deliverer of the money. I don't know. I don't know these games anymore. I don't know the English language apparently. Picking flax. Nice. Their blue flowers are so beautiful, don't you think? This will make fabulous fabric, I guarantee. See, that's what I'm saying, because in SSO they're yellow. It's so weird. What is flax a real flower and what color is it? I have to Google that. Thank you so much. That was really nice of you. Now I don't have to go bankrupt and I'll be able to pay my bills. Well, that's always a nice thing, of course. If you want to know more about the woods outside Valedale, I'm sure that my friend Mr. Anderson would love to help. If you can find him, that is. If you can find him, that is. He's something of a hermit in the woods. Interesting. A hermit, you say? Reminds me of someone in SSO. So, okay. Mr. Anderson. Do we have a Mr. Anderson in SSO? Is he the guy at Velde Lake? Or am I confusing him with someone else? No, I think Mr. Anderson is at Velde Lake in SSO. I think he is. But anyway, now we're gonna go see him. So we'll go to him. I think he has some races for us. And look, here's more money. No, it's trash. Alright. Alright then. I assume he has some races for us and some quests. And then we'll go to Barnabas with the money. Yeah, we're doing everyone's dirty work as always. So you think I know a few things about the woods? I know one thing, and that is that people don't care anymore. The woods are full of garbage. I bet you're just the same. The type that throws glass bottles in the woods without thinking. Well, that's a bit harsh. What? Oh my god, that's a lot of XP. How did that happen? I was not prepared for that. We just leveled up. If you want me to teach you about the woods, you first need to prove that you aren't one of those irresponsible people who destroys my beautiful woods by throwing trash everywhere. If you clean the trails, I'll teach you a few tricks. Alright, of course I'll pick trash for you. I'm doing everyone's dirty work already, so why not? Hey, there's a text. Lisa mentions she hasn't seen anyone as talented as you on horseback in a long time. You just have that little extra gift. I will be selecting the rider for the Claymore Challenge shortly, Herman. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just one rider. And that's funny because Herman gave the letter to Lisa. And Lisa was like, oh my god, the Claymore Challenge is soon. Does that mean that we're stealing Lisa's spot in the Claymore Challenge? Because it sure sounds like it. I cannot recall her being there. So I think we're actually just stealing Lisa's spot in the Claymore Challenge. That's, I don't know if that's funny or sad or what. How much do I have to collect? At least 10, okay. And I have 4. Why are these collecting quests taking so long? It feels like you collected a lot and then you haven't. At least SSO deserves that kudos. It takes way faster to collect things in SSO than it does in these games. Here you go, Mr. Anderson. Here's your trash. Good work. You'll make a great tree-hugging environmentalist. What? Good for you. Let me know when you're ready for some tips and tricks. I'm ready. Oh, wolves at bay. There are wolves in the woods. I think that they've come down from the mountains. We need to keep the woods safe at night. If you light the torches before they come, the wolves will give up and try their luck somewhere else. Here's a torch. Off you go. Oh, so you like torches. Like the wind. So, you think you're ready? Great. Let's see what you can do with this steeplechase trail? Steeplechase trail. What is a steeplechase? What is a steeplechase? What is that? Apparently, we now also have. Oh, whoops. We now also have quests in Fairgrove. So that means that we're gonna unlock Fairgrove and we can buy a better horse finally. Yes. I've been waiting way too long for that. I can't believe I've been riding the starter horse for all game. How many episodes is it now? 6? 7? 6, I think? That's way too long to ride just on the starter horse. Ooh, and when I buy a new horse, I can buy some gear for it too. Okay, we finished the race. Steeplechase race. Was that what it's called? Well done. Now ride like the wind across Jorvik. Faster, faster, faster. Yeah, okay. Steeplechase bronze medal. Will we save that? I know that these quests get really hard too. So I can't do all of them on the starter horse. We have to return anyway. So we might as well just go down to Valedale, finish the quests. And then we go to Barnabas, we go back up here. And then we go to Fairgrove. Right, so we have to light these torches. Using this. Really, I was hoping you could jump that or something, but apparently you can't. Don't get stuck. There is no horse trailer. You are not allowed to get stuck. Don't you dare. Do not get stuck. If we get stuck here, we are stuck here. So do not get stuck. I will get angry at you. Your horse is feeling really bad. Well, that's no wonder. I keep yelling at it. Right, so that's it. I want to go to... Wait, I need to fill my bucket first. It's a new and wonderful morning. See, the torches are already out. No, they're not. What was that? What? They only light when I get close. They were lighted from the distance yesterday. I swear they were. My horse hates me now. Is that because I keep yelling at it? I don't blame it. Good work. Here's a little something for you as well. That's it. Okay, what did I get? Just money? At least I can collect some food for my horse that I can sell. Wait, can I only hold 10? I've been collecting apples all this time and they don't... Do they seriously not? Do I only have 10? Are you kidding me? I've been collecting apples all this time and they haven't been saving. I've been doing it in vain. I've been wasting apples. Wolves at bay. Well done. I hope the wolves realize that there's no use trying and never come back. Wolf run. We need to warn the people of Fairgrove about those nasty wolves that have come down from the mountains. Ride down there and talk to Georgina. She runs the stable and she's an old friend of mine. Alright, so we're going to Fairgrove anyway. I think selling this horse is good for both me and the horse. Because the poor horse has gone through some stuff with me. I guess you could say we haven't been bonding the way we're supposed to in Jorvik. See what I mean? You can't even jump the simplest of obstacles. Wow, this mountain pass is long. I don't remember. It doesn't take that long to cross the mountain in SSO, does it? I think this takes longer. But it's funny how it looks almost exactly the same. Look at this view. It looks surprisingly similar to SSO, doesn't it? This gives me flashbacks, man. Flashbacks to when I first started playing SSO back in 2014, I believe. That's when I started. Right, so alright, but we didn't crash into anything. We got some entrances we got some more entrances. Discovered Fairgrove. Nice. I'm so used to the stables being like over here. And now they're here. Wolves? Oh no, we need to start preparing our defenses. I'm glad you warned us. It's good to have people like you and Mr. Anderson helping out. We leveled up again! I can't believe this. We leveled up 2 times in this episode, even though we're high level now. I would not expect this episode. Do you think you're a good rider? Good enough to represent Jorvik in the Claymore Challenge? If so, you need to be better than Jessica, and she's a fantastic rider. You can find her near the cross-country trail outside the village. Jessica, you say? Yeah. Now that you have your gloves, it's time to find the thorns. There are plenty of thorn bushes around here. If you pick 10 large branches, they should be enough to cover the walls. Alright, so we have to... Wait, how much still points do I have? I have some skill points. Okay, let's max riding now. There we go, and let's max command. There we go. Now we are max speed and command. That's good. So, what was I doing? I was supposed to collect thorns. And I was supposed to talk to Jessica. But let us look at some horses first. Is discipline good? Because the discipline is really low here. Level 10. Holsteiner. I don't know. I don't feel like the horses are that good. I know there's one really good in the Winter Rider, but I don't know. It says strength, endurance, speed, and well-being, but it doesn't say anything about discipline. Alright, I guess I'll buy this horse, but I need money! So now I'm collecting thorns all of a sudden. We're talking to Jessica too, and she's right here. You know, it's kind of funny because Jessica is not that mean in this game. Do you think you can beat my time on the Virgo cross-country trail? Nobody's ever beaten my time before. This is your first challenge. You need to beat my earlier time on this trail. There isn't a tougher trail in Jorvik, so be careful. You don't want to hurt yourself or your horse. If you do, you won't be able to enter the competition for the Claymore trophy. See, she seems way too nice to be Jessica. I have one counter argument, and that is, or I have one reason why it might work out, and that is because we're not playing a soul rider in this game. This is the only game where we're not playing like an important person or their enemy when we meet them. So we are just a normal, regular horse girl. And that's why she doesn't hate us. I feel like that's a reasonable explanation, but at the same time, even though we're not enemies, you would expect that they're still kind of, you know, themselves. So it still doesn't work out. But I suppose that would be the official explanation for why they're suddenly so nice, that we're not playing a soul rider. Anyway, let's try doing this quest. Multitasking. Except that I can't! Why? Why? I tried. Could you please cooperate? Right, we finished the race. Well done, you may even have a shot at the Claymore trophy, but I think you still need a little bit more practice. Probably do. Little bird. When I was out riding in the trail earlier, I saw a little bird that seemed to be wounded. Would you please go and look for it? If you find it, bring it back here so that I can take care of it. I don't trust you to take care of a wounded bird. Why would you do that, Jessica? You're Jessica. And 10. That's exactly what we need. Let's get started and see what we can do. Place the thorns on the walls in the spots I marked. I picked the spots so the thorns will cover the walls well enough to keep the wolves out. Alright. Maybe we should do that tomorrow. We're gonna save. And then we'll see. I'll see you again next week when we're gonna finish the wolf quest. We're gonna find a wounded bird and we're gonna buy a new horse. So, we'll see you then. Bye!